Hey guys, welcome back to the Moon Project. So it's episode 51. Today we're going to talk about the good old hyperextension of the low back. So specifically, when I go overhead, what happens? I extend from my lower back by compensating because I don't have the right amount of thoracic extension to do so. And today I'm going to take a little bit different approach talking about that hyperextension and that low back pain. We spend anywhere between 12 to 18 hours on our feet and able to somewhat control our movement. But then that other 6 to 9 hours at night when we're sleeping, we're not able to control it. And so I'm going to give you a few tips when you're sleeping at night, what you can do to make sure that you're in a good posture, so you're not all rounded forward, your head's not all tilted back, your cervical spine's not all out of whack, and then some cues and some mobility drills to help you with that thoracic extension. Alright, so what I've got here is a pretend pillow. Alright, pretend this is my pillow. This is my rolled up towel or wash rag, whatever it may be. Alright, I'm going to open up the pillowcase, put that wash rag or towel inside the case, okay, and now I have a little nook for my neck. Alright, this is for the person that sleeps on their side. What I didn't say yet, but I need to say right now, is do not sleep on your stomach and put your head on a pillow. It's only going to crank your neck, alright? We're not going to sleep on our stomach. We're good athletes. So what we're going to do is lie on our side. We're going to put our neck on that little orthotic insert that we had. If we have an extra pillow, we can prop up this pillow, and then we're in a good neck neutral position. Okay, what we don't want to happen now is for my lumbar spine to be all out of whack and my hips to be crooked, so I can also take another pillow and put it in between my knees to stabilize my hips. Alright, if you are a back sleeper, which is fine too, you want to make sure that you've got a good prop in your head to make sure that you're aligned throughout your spine, but then you don't want the legs to be straight because you're the person that hyperextends your lower back. So let's go ahead and bend those knees and prop up our knees with that pillow. Alright, so I've got a pillow underneath the knees to make sure that my back is flat, because I'll have an overextended back if I'm straight-legged, and then I have my pillow here, making sure that my neck is in alignment. Right, that helps us account for those 6-8 hours that we're not thinking about. Now let's go ahead and do some things that we're going to do in the gym. Alright, so working on thoracic extension is always going to help us with that overextended low back. So what I'm going to do here is put this just underneath my shoulder blades like I've been doing, but we're going to take a different approach and do the contract, relax, and Alexis. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to get yourself adjusted underneath a kettlebell or dumbbell, and you're going to pull up on that heavy weight as if I'm trying to pull it to the ceiling. So 1, 1,000, 2,000, and then relax. And again, 1, 1,000, 2,000, and relax. Alright, I can even rest in this super extended position of my thoracic and do it down here. Pull and relax. Pull and relax. Alright? I can move the forearm a little bit lower, but I'm staying within the middle of my spine to my upper spine. Okay? Don't go too low for this one. Again, I go down to as much extension as I can handle. Pull and relax. Alright, so I do about 5 reps in 3 different positions, depending on how far I'm able to get my head. The more we work on it, the better we become at it. So if you're needing a lot of work, do more reps, right? The next thing I'm going to do to make sure I can get that overhead position is I'm going to hold on to a band, hook it up to something high, clasp onto it so that I can reach my arm over my head, and I'm going to keep my abs in tight. So brace position, right? I want to make sure that I'm not faulting from here. So tight this midsection, and then I'm just going to work as far forward as I can. Notice my thumb is pointing back, my arm is in external rotation. I'm going to go ahead and just twist and get some distraction, alright? If I can move that humerus around in that shoulder joint, then I'm creating space, right, in that joint. So spend about a minute on your right, a minute on your left, alright? Point the thumb back, point the elbow forward, torquing, twisting, okay? And when you get done with that, one last little piece to this. I'm going to go ahead and draw. What happens a lot of times is I'm not able to get in this position with my elbows forward and my arms back because it's external rotation. So I'm going to work on that piece with taking my elbow out to the side, making sure it stays in the same line as my shoulder, and then torquing my arm back in the external rotation. So my wrist, my thumb face back, I twist forward, I find these pieces. I can even kind of use my arm to pull the band and then relax, pull the band forward and relax. that's a really good chest opener so that when you get in those positions where we need to find that extension and that opening of the chest so that we're not rounded forward and overextended, that'll give me the extensibility in my pecs to do so in my dome. Alright, so that's what we've got for today. Make sure you don't sleep on your stomach. Go through those drills a few times a week, and hopefully you'll get a little bit better at those overhead movements. Good luck.